Welcome back to Excel for Economics. In this video, we'll be continuing to look at our data analysis tool pack. In this one, we're going to look specifically at the ordinary linear regression or the linear model. And here we can say, well, we've got some stock information regarding Tesla and the 3M, and we've turned this into daily returns. So we have essentially the relative change from period to period for each of these series, and we want to see how well see if these things correlate with each other, or if there is any relationship between them. So we can go to our data analysis tool pack, and we scroll down until we find regression. In regression, we've got to give a Y range. So for this one, we will select Tesla. In our X range, we will select 3M. We don't have labels. Constant is not 0. Confidence level of 95% is fine. Our output range, we're going to choose somewhere in our sheet. We could choose a new worksheet or a new workbook. We could also include residuals, residual plots, and so on, and normal probability plots. There's a number of different options. I'll include a few just so that we can see them. We say OK. And then we get our summary of our output. So we're able to look at the R squared, quite low, the adjusted R squared, the ANOVA table, so whether the squared errors of the residuals or regression of the total, so how well the regression explains it, how many degrees of freedom were lost. So we're able to reduce by 2, and we can see that we've got t-stats which are quite low for the intercept, so probably close to 0, but it looks like there's some kind of relationship between these two. Now, we don't know if this is a relationship between 3M and Tesla, or if it's a relationship with a common something that's common between them. We have a predicted Y. We have our residuals. These are selections of things that we chose, and we've got a long list. And we can also look at the probability of the outputs as well. Some of the plots that we see, we can check to see if our residuals and our X variables have any relationship, and it doesn't appear to be. So it looks like it's the residuals from our regression are reasonably good. And then if we wanted to look at how well this thing matches up with the normal probability, and it seems to be not too bad, that there's no large skewed or large differences. Okay, so that's how you get a regression, quite easy. And then analyzing it becomes a little bit more difficult, but that's for your econometrics class. Okay, great, and we'll see you in the next video.